Good morning, YouTube. I got you again with another DIY video. Today we're replacing our LCD screen inside of our cluster. So let's get started. Jumping right into it. I have a peasant meat operated steering wheel. I'm going to drop it down and pull it forward. Get the steering wheel out of our way. With our pry tool, you're going to pop this up right here. Oops, dropped it. Okay, next up we're going to carefully pop our trim off right here. There we go. Same goes for this trim right here. Just like that. Next up, you're going to grab a T20 Torx. You're going to take out 1, 2, 3, 4. Mine's missing. Nice. 5. Once those screws are removed, you can go ahead and pop this piece down. It just needs to sit down. We also need to pop this off too. Take that off. Pop the trim down just like that. Next up, come right in here. You're gonna disconnect this. You can just take your pry tool, lift up right there, just like that, and disconnect. Once that's disconnected, we are going to pop this vent. Once you push that out, you can start gently getting in here. Just be careful. See how this is separating? That's supposed to be clipped together. You don't want to break those clips. And then your vent will come out. Once you have this out, go ahead and zap this T20 out right here. Just like that. Next up, we're gonna move our ignition lock ring. I'm gonna try to get it with my pry tool. We might need to use a pick or something. Nope, there we go. Just like that. Okay, this step is optional. I like to pop it off. There is this piece that holds the leather shroud on. You just pop that right back, just like that. Now, you can pop this whole piece of trim off right here. Pull right there, pull back right here, and we'll just remove it instead of leaving it on the steering column. All right, next step, get in here with the pry tool. There's 2 clips, one over here, one over here. We're just gonna pop her on down, and I'm trying to get the tool by the clip, just like that. See the clip? Try to get it by the clip. That way you're not breaking tabs. Back here again. Whoop, and she's down. All right. Now, there's a screw right there. There's a screw right there. There's a screw right there, right there. And there's a screw all the way right there. This screw all the way in the back, you don't have to take all the way out. There's a little circular washer that holds it captive. So just unscrew it a little bit until it's loose. What I like to use is my extension with the wobbly. Get her on all the way back there, and you can actually touch it. So I'm gonna get those and I'll come back. See, it's still in there. what we can do is we can pop this up. Just like that. Pop it out. Now, my clip, actually here. See? Captive. Be careful, because my clip just fell down right here. We don't want to lose these. This goes just like that. Then there's 2 more screws on the bottom. Right there. And right there. These screws are the only screws that are different so far of this whole thing. So you go ahead and put them in your chicken nugget sauce holder. If you have air suspension, I'm sorry, you're a peasant, you'll have to put them in your cup holder. And once you're at that stage and all the screws are taken out, go ahead and lift this guy. And then you'll push down that little detent. See if I could do it with my fingers and not a tool. And lift the purple guy and unplug, and do the same thing for the other one. Okay, once you have your cluster inside, we're going to use our T10 Torx, and we are going to remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws. Once those 6 screws are removed, you can pop the top piece off. You just got to lift these clips and the whole top piece will come off. You do not have to loosen any of the screws on this side. It's very difficult to do one-handed, but I am here for your service. Very carefully. Look at that. I would suggest placing this down like this. That way dust doesn't get on the inside. And try not to touch inside these rings. You don't want to put, fingerprints in here. I probably should have ordered the SCP Euros thing before I did this, but it's all right. I don't mind getting in here again. Now, we're gonna flip this thing over very carefully. I'm gonna lay it down right here. And now we're gonna wiggle this plug out. It's plugged into the circuit board. And you just need to very carefully unplug it. This one-handed thing is killing me. So wiggle it off until it unplugs from the circuit board. Once you wiggle it off, you can lift away and you can see that's your speaker plug, still plugged in, plugs in right there. Okay, so looking at the back, on the top of our LCD, or on top of our cluster, is this guy. And we're gonna pry these up. Excuse me. And then once those are pulled up, you can pull this out. This is old ribbon cable for the LCD. Just like that. And make sure this is all the way out. The next step that we're gonna do is we're gonna pop these metal clips for the frame. Just gonna pop it up. Go pop that up. Same thing on this side. Pop it up. Same thing back here. Pop that up, and then one on this side, pop it up. Once all those are popped up, You can remove the metal frame. And you can remove the factory LCD. And just pull it on out. And assembly is a reversal of disassembly. Do not forget to pull these off right here. There's one on the bottom and there's one on the top. There we go. Now all we gotta do is plug this back in. All the way in as far as it'll go. And then push the ends down. And that's it. You might have to look in here and align those pins. Six screws back in. When you are done, you should have a nice, beautiful, and legible LCD screen that is fully functioning. This is the brightest and most clear I've ever seen it. Feel free to give me a thumbs up, like the video, subscribe, put down in the comments if you have any questions. If you want to do this job, I would say it's fairly easy, a good starter job. A lot of first 955 and 957 Cayennes are going to probably have this issue. And it wasn't really that expensive. I think it was like $50, and it makes the car feel a lot better. But thank you for watching.